What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti. Behind me is the car I was going to sell last year. I shipped it to Vegas and I said I'm going to auction this car, never see it again. It sat there throughout the winter, and then I was like, you know what? Spring is around the corner. Interest rates are high. I already own this car. Let me just ship it back to New York and start renting it again. The way timing worked and the people that were going to buy it didn't buy it, and the thing wasn't going to go down in value. So I shipped it over here with like 45,000 miles on it. Now, after another season of renting in New York, it is at 53,000 miles, and it is time to go officially. Mainly not because of the condition, but mainly because I just don't like renting higher mileage cars. I like to charge a premium and provide premium vehicles. This one I've had to discount all year and charge less than my Evo because obviously it's an older model with more miles. But I'm going to show you what a 53,000 mile Lamborghini should look like. This is the worst condition a 53,000 mile Lamborghini should ever be. And I can tell you because people roll their cars back all the time. People do all these games and you don't know whether the car is true mileage or not. With this, I've owned it since new, and I can tell you that this car has 53,000 real miles on it. And not only real miles, they've all been rental miles. And when I say that, that doesn't mean the guys are doing Evel Knievel stuff with it. It just means that it's been driven by a lot of different people, and a lot of different people, there's a learning curve. So it's not the babied, pampered car that maybe a one-owner car, if I own my own car, would be. And this will give you an indication of where, if you see a car that's got more wear than I'm about to show you, or other things that are not featured on this car, don't trust the mileage. It's as simple as that. But let me walk you through the car, show you where the wear items are. It's mostly on the inside, and that's the only stuff you're going to see that is actually showing wear at 53,000 miles. I'll also walk you through the maintenance that's been involved in owning and renting this car for 5 years now, and give you an idea of just how reliable they are. Now, as we go around the car, the first thing you're going to notice is the rock chips like peppered on the front, and I'm going to make it look as bad as I possibly can. It's funny because I'm selling this, so like I want to show you and show you all the bad stuff. This is what you're going to notice is like the rock chips in the black. That's easily sprayed. Any dealer would just go spend whatever, $200 and have that resprayed. I'm going to sell it like this. Let me see if I can show you underneath here. There you go. The scrapes underneath here is, you can get that on any car, right? That doesn't matter what the mileage is. It's just going to be more prevalent on a rental car. Now, the car has a lift system, but that's going to be pretty standard. Every single one of the wheels looks good. And the wheels have been refinished. I don't know if each and every one of them have been refinished, but most of them have been refinished. Here you're going to see the maintenance items. We've done 2 sets of brakes on this car in 53,000 miles. It just got another set of brakes 2,000 miles ago, so those are all fresh and ready to go. But other than that, it's been oil changes and brakes. But here's where you're going to see the most wear. The floor mats, which are probably the easiest thing to replace, and then the seats. Now, the driver's seat is obviously going to show a lot more wear than the passenger seat, because everybody that's like, oh, can I sit in your car? They're going to sit in the car and sit in the driver's seat. If I swap these seats out, which is a possibility, or I would have done, that's something you would have noticed, that it would make the car look completely different. Even the steering wheel looks good. The console actually weathered really well. I mean, it could be polished, I would say, from a detail shop. This is not a car that sees traditional 4-step details every winter. All the metal buttons wore really well. The screen wore well. You got the cup holder here. Oop. Hello. But other than that, this car, I think, condition-wise, I would say 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5 out of 10. But drivability-wise, it's still every bit of Lamborghini. This is going to be the cheapest Lamborghini you're going to be able to buy. And look, we're at 53,413 miles. This just came back from its last scheduled rental. But here's the important proof. Let's do this. Take it out for a ride. I shall fasten my seatbelt. Reverse. Camera works, obviously. All very important stuff. It's like a for sale ad. Bumper sensors work. All that nifty technology that makes you feel good about not really knowing how to drive so well. Yeah, all the power, the heated seats, everything works in the car. Radio works. But we're not going to play that YouTube game where they start telling me I'm using somebody else's music. But I can leave it in automatic so you can see it shift, or I can shift it manually. Doesn't matter to me. But again, this car gets rented. Probably the biggest thing I'm going to notice is that there is a noise coming over my left shoulder. Warning, icy road. Thank you very much. Now that noise, I totally notice it. I don't know if most would, because people would have the radio on and everything like that. When I drive cars to see what's wrong with them. And that's the first thing I would get looked at, is whatever that little squeaky noise is over my shoulder. Probably something to do with the convertible top. But again, this car spent most of its life with the top down. So I don't know how many people would have even noticed it, if anyone ever did. But that's why it's my job to figure this stuff out. But let's go. Tires are spinning. Shift's good. Like, it's a Lambo. It's a discount Lambo is what you're getting. And the one thing I'll notice with a lot of cars, I'll always look for like wheel vibration. Like this one tracks straight. There's no wheel vibration. That's the important stuff that you're not going to know, that most rental companies will just keep sending it out. Those are the things we take care of, because that's like I want to say a quality of life issue. It's just something that you want to pay attention to, so people, when they get the experience of driving the car, is it a brand new car? No. But is it a car that's going to represent a Lamborghini and give you a good Lamborghini Huracan Spider representation? Yes, I can represent that. And it's going to be probably one of the cheapest ones you're going to find in the country, because I just look to get rid of it. And I sell my stuff like wholesale to a retail customer, if that makes sense. So we cut out the middleman. So if you are interested in this car and have any questions about it, you let me know. The brakes are real nice, but they're new. But if you're interested in buying the car, let me know. We're talking just numbers wise, probably in the 175, 170 range, and you're not going to find. And this isn't a 2015. This is a 2019 Huracan Spider. You're not going to find one cheaper than that. I would even say, whatever it is, if you're at the 175 number, I'll cover whatever that squeak is and get that taken care of. That's the only thing I can see is wrong with the vehicle now, other than wear and tear, which is whatever's bouncing around right here. And I will include that at 175. If you want to do I'm going to give you 163, fine. I may sell it for something like that, but you're going to buy it as is and fix that yourself. Because the only thing I can tell you is it's not an expensive repair, whatever it is. That's full auto, shift. It'll down. I'm not even in Corsa or Sport, but Corsa, it's going to downshift more. And it gets louder. It's so funny. I forget the modes that these cars have that everybody instantly goes into. And like I just get in and drive it and try to find something wrong, which is one of the things that people don't realize is when you're around cars every day, the appeal goes away. I'll tell you, of the 53,000 miles on this car, if I put on 300 to 500 of them, I'd be surprised. And that's probably bringing it to a customer, driving it on a leg of the dream car tour, doing something that is not me taking this out for personal enjoyment. G-Wagon from Montana. Downshift's nice. So, yeah, I mean, you don't even need a test drive because I'm a better test driver than you are. This squeak is the only thing that, like, if I was driving this car and looking to buy a car like this, I would be like, there's a squeak here. We got to get that taken care of. That's the only thing I could think of. Otherwise, it drives nice, drives great, looks the part. Nobody knows it's got 53,000 miles on it other than the guy driving it. But the person shopping for the higher mileage cars knows what they're getting. They're getting a good deal because of the mileage. And if this was a 355 or an early Gallardo, like below 1,500 in the VIN numbers, I'd say stay away from it. 458s, Huracans, LP 550s and 560s, they're so reliable. I could never steer people away from the higher mileage examples. Will you have more maintenance than a low mileage example? Yes, probably. But is this something I would steer you clear from, or just sell it through auction so I wouldn't sell it to one of my customers? No, absolutely not. I would recommend anyone who wants a cool Lambo at a good value, or even if you have a rental company and you have the less discerning client and you're going after that $900 a day or $1,000 a day, this car's got your name on it. Rob Ferretti, thank you for watching. If you're interested, shoot me an email, rob@gothamdreamcars.com or rob@superspeeders.com. And yeah, we got this is what a 53,000 mile Lambo should look like. If you get into a Lambo or see a Lambo that has any of this wear and a fraction of the mileage or any inconsistency like that, you know they probably tampered with it. But this is true, and this is the worst. As a rental car, this is the worst a 50,000 mile Lambo should ever look. Thanks for watching. See you next time.